Broker Rippy over here to Hot Summer Nights Car Show, Bellefontaine, Ohio, the top of Ohio, August the 10th, Saturday night, after 7 o'clock. We'll walk a couple rows of show cars over here real quick. A very vivid green, Fat Daddy in there. Nuclear green with the big block. The trumpet. Not sure. A Focus or something or other. Not sure. And not sure about this guy. A heavy Chevy with a cow hood. A Fox body. Hi. Showing a 5.8 engine. Is that the 302? So, okay, they have a band over here. It's an outside eatery that's closed in by the container. And the PNC, that's a drive-through in the banks here. Looks like an MG, the British Racing Green. Oh wow, this is beautiful. 56. Very sweet with a two-tone carries through the interior and everything. Some beautiful show cars here tonight. Very large air conditioning system aftermarket in there, and sort of a smaller size radiator after something the scale, you know, it's such a big car too, so those are just so beautiful when they're just completely restored and shining like a new penny. Little historic town over here. Want to walk up this way and back this way through the crowd, sort of, kind of. It's just it's a Boss Laguna Seca 444 horse car, 155 of 613. It's got that like 32 valve engine and stuff in there. Boss 302 Laguna Seca. Getting 440 horses, 444 out of a 302. So this is the 396 one from the day. Pretty high value show car right there. And a Jeep product from Toledo. That's a 454 in that guy. Somewhat of an art car. It's got the lilies and stuff on it. It looks like it has a bunch of lights that light up at nighttime. LEDs. A 430 horse LS3. Pretty high-end collector car here. It's the 327 60 side pipe car. A one-off Woody with a mouse. A 20s Tribute. 28 must have been a hell of a year. So this guy here priced one of these. It's pretty scary. And it's a mouse engine. This one almost has a fuelie, but it's not a fuelie. It's the turbine wheels. And I'm not sure if that's a side pipe or not. They didn't even have power brakes. Manual brakes. Single slave. My favorite hood. This is the kind of like, well, I seen it over at the 4th of July show. That's what the guys were running back in the day. We didn't have any money. You'd go find an old Corvette and try to beat everyone. I tried to buy one once. I was only 14. But anyway, it was 2,000 bucks that I saved up. Here we go. That's kind of my favorite model right there in a way. All of them, you think? That's okay. There's a lot of people here. There was something like this is taking best of show, but I'm not sure if this one's even better. Not sure what I'm looking at here. Shows pretty high. The Speedster. That's quite the car right there, isn't it? So the PNC Bank in the Canopy building, and this is where Stacey Arthur, Playboy centerfold of 1991. She went to school over to Marysville, and she got on a phone sex line, and some guy from California came over here and was stalking her or whatever, and her husband, Stacey Arthur's husband, James, was walking over to the bank one morning, and that guy come out and he killed him right here, and then he went over and killed himself. You know, Jim's buried over by our Airstream plant, and Stacy moved back to Chicago, and she died at age 50 in 2019. Now, everywhere she went, she caused trouble, and those two men are dead because of her shenanigans, basically. And she sued Playboy for $70 million, thinking the idea was that she would be Playboy Bunny of the Year, but she was the centerfold of January '91. And then the police chief here got fired over her, which, I mean, it's Playboy magazine, it's all smut, and he got caught up in it, gets fired. Everywhere she went, it was just turmoil. And the thing was, she was no better looking than her. She was never our homecoming queen or nothing. She had a nice rack on her, you know, like you would expect. I'm looking for one of these. I haven't seen it in a couple years. But that chick, she went on this religious thing, and then so my neighbors, they pitched in the money to have her come back to Marysville and preach, basically, about how she married a doctor and overcame her drug addiction and whatever, man. Lived to be 50 years old and died. It was a tough life, you know, by her own election. It was all elective to do that. And then to claim she was a victim and have to sue the Playboy magazine or whoever it was that had the money, that's who she was suing. A four-door deuce. But that's where the building was. They own that building, the Canopy building. Over there, it's the sun shines. It says available. Her and Jim bought that and had their little ideas. Run their little phone sex thing out of there. So anyway, this one's for sale. It's only $44,500. Beautiful black car with those doors that open the wrong way. Hi. And a Corvette here. It's been driven some. I just kind of pulled it in on the side here. Actually, I think my cousin was over here cashing a check when the guns went off that day when Jim got killed. So this one has the front clip sitting over here with a hole in the middle for the turbo, which is pretty interesting setup. And he's got the double shot of nitro in here. Yeah, it's really cool to see this one here tonight. And those are fire suppression things. Very crazy looking shifters. He's got to open up to see it. There's someone standing over here though. A very large, like off a semi truck, single. Air research or something. And then here's, what is this? Just a wastegate, I suppose. Very custom piping. Got the helmet in there. So this one has a lot of people got killed in these Camaros, and you can see I kind of get depressed thinking about some of this stuff. It's, you know, the senselessness just went down over the years. It was just never easy. So yeah, not sure what's going on and which one would be quicker. So he's got how they're doing putting the turbo over here. Magnum turbo. Interesting. Got a pair of them. Then here's an outdoor eatery, how they do anymore in all the towns. So they're doing a good business. Yeah, huge social event. Maybe went on a little longer than I should have, but I got this kind of corner. I'm gonna try to cover half the show before I get too tired to walk around. He's got the big risers, like it's got just Springer front end, but it's just a cruiser, isn't it? Very beautiful Harley. Just kind of parked out by itself. And then I met, there was 3 chicks with their little pink backpacks on road racers past me coming over here tonight. Pretty ballsy looking coupe there. Side pipe car. And a patina rod over here by the mural on the wall. Half ton, it's called an Apache from Chevy. It has a, look at that supercharger real quick and get an idea the crowd that I have over here. Here's the diner where all the politicians come, the governors, when they, this is the road to Detroit, US 68, the Canopy building, the courthouse, up at the top. This guy Don passed away too, in our steakhouse. And peek at this supercharger engine this guy has. And a very unique, is that a retro 7LA MSD to Hot Summer Nights Car Show, top of Ohio, Bellefontaine, Ohio, with Beauregard Rippey, Saturday night, August the 10th. Thanks for watching.